the Mavericks came in with a 6-game winning streak, but they dropped one to the Clippers, who arguably are hotter. 9 wins in 10 games. Final score 90-91. And just kicking to you guys real quick, what was your first impressions of the Clippers getting the W here?
Even though they had nothing to play for, really, they were locked in, but they keep cruising.
Just piggybacking off of what Ben said, just got to keep the momentum rolling. And so going into the playoffs right now, they're trying to find that groove, and it's really pretty good right now.
And like the team, they love playing athletically, and the fans love it. But I think the fans, they love Chick-fil-A sandwiches even more.
For a matinee game, that was incredible. I mean, usually the matinee games aren't that great. This one, they definitely came out ready to play.
DeAndre Jordan had a double-double, even though he missed, 17 out of 23 free throws. Blake Griffin had a double-double. And really, this was just another great example of strong Clippers defense, the best defense in the league since the Clippers started winning again in mid-March.
It's always nice to win, so you know what that's like. So you can sort of have a rhythm going into the playoffs. But for us, we definitely want to keep winning, and we want to make sure we're playing the right way and getting everybody incorporated.
No, I mean, I don't get tired. I'm just standing there shooting free throws. So it was more of a rest period for me and the rest of the guys. But I felt like they felt great tonight. They looked great, except for a couple where kind of line drives. But my teammates have confidence in me when I'm up there, and that's all that matters. I'm going to continue to be confident and just shoot the basketball. It'll happen in the playoffs. So.
Picking up where they left off in the win in Utah on Friday, Jamal Crawford and Cole Aldridge had great performances today, which really anchored the bench and the overall depth of the team, which DeAndre Jordan spoke about after the game. I thought that Jamal Crawford especially really cemented his log for 6th Man of the Year. How about you guys?
I mean, everyone keeps talking about the scoring that Jamal's doing, and he came in, I thought 49 minutes, I didn't think he played after Friday night overtime in Utah, and he comes out and he probably kept the Mavericks from really getting the win.
I think beyond the scoring, what Jamal provides is a threat of scoring, and that allows other Clippers players to get open and be able to get easier buckets. So I thought it was huge, especially when he plays in the first unit. You have two shooters that you need to get out on. You need to basically start picking on who am I going to guard. He stretches the floor, and it was pretty big tonight.
Yeah, he takes so much of the playmaking load off of Chris Paul too. That lets Chris kind of take his minutes a little bit easier. And tonight he played a lot of minutes, and they weren't the hardest minutes.
Well, we asked a lot of everybody. So just a lot of those guys start, when guys are out. So I wouldn't call them like backups. But when Austin's playing great, Jeff, the 6th Man of the Year, and Jamal is playing great, we're tough, man. And I feel like we got so much depth now that it could be anybody's night that comes off.
Like down the stretch, Doc didn't really have to say much. We sort of knew what we wanted to go to, and I think that gives that young an opportunity to do the same.
Well, Blake Griffin is well on his way to becoming the force that he always has been. Even though he started out with a mediocre first quarter, he shook off some of the rust. He had a good third quarter and an absolutely stellar fourth quarter.
I mean, the thing with Blake has usually been free throws, being aggressive, getting to the line, and you saw in that first half, he was falling in love with the jumper, which wasn't out there. He was getting really frustrated, so it was nice to just see him adjust after halftime.
I totally agree with what you're saying. He actually was 0 for 5 just on jumpers in that first quarter, but he didn't let that really. He didn't settle. He started to force the issue inside.
Yeah, it was great to see him out there diving around on the floor for loose balls, chucking balls at opponents' knees. That's a signature of his that I was happy to see.
Just overall watching him kind of adjust as he's coming back, getting the timing right, and also especially like you mentioned, Ben, defensively, knowing how to scrap and play hard and just get after it.
Actually, I asked Blake to quantify how he felt at the beginning and at the end of the game. What he had to say.
As far as your timing and your health, can you put a percentage number on how you felt at the beginning of the game versus a percentage number on how you felt at the end of the game?
At the very end of the game? In the second half,
The part of the game where you were
half.
killing them.
The first part, as far as health, my conditioning's not quite there, strength's not quite there, but it's getting there. It's hard to put a percentage on that. It didn't feel great in the first half. I thought my rhythm was off. I thought I was in my head a little too much the second half. I thought getting to the rim, being a little bit more aggressive, defensively trying to be more aggressive was better. So I don't know, 25-75.
You know what he did? He just got into the defense. I just thought he turned into this guy. He just started playing with amazing force and energy defensively. He got his hands on balls, and it's funny when your offensive game is struggling. You start doing all the other little things. He dives on the floor. He keeps the ball alive. JJ gets the three. That makes him have positive energy, and the whole thing changes for him. And I think that's what he did. You got to figure out a way sometimes to get yourself into the game, and I thought that's what he did.
Just his presence is big for us. Me and DJ was on him early about continue to shoot and keep being aggressive because, right now it's all about playoff preparation. And, they're down the stretch. That was the Blake that we know, being aggressive. And it's good to see spurts from him like that. It's funny because it's tough to trap with a guy like Blake who can make plays. He made all the big plays down the stretch.
One of the big takeaways for me was when Jamal plays with the starters, and you have two guys that are effective at shooting, especially from three where they went 8 to 10. Now you have to pick: do I jump out, on JJ? Do I jump out and guard Jamal? And it's a tough decision for defenses. And JJ actually talked about it when I asked him.
When Jamal is playing with the starters on the floor, and how important in your mind is that spacing that you and Jamal create, especially when Blake is with DJ down low?
It's very important. Again, teams have to make choices, and if teams decide to put two on the ball in a Chris Paul pick and roll, and Blake has shooters on either side, you saw the one play late in the game. Blake caught it in the middle of the floor and really had me on the right wing or Jamal in the left corner. He could have chosen either one of us, and Jamal hit a three. So it's great. Where there's going to be times where we're able to finish with that group in the playoffs. And there's times where we may have to finish with a bigger group. We have to finish with Luke, Wes, Austin sometimes. But I think our lineup and our roster gives us flexibility to do that.
The Mavs had everything to play for today, and the Clippers had basically nothing. They've been locked into their seed for 2 weeks now. But still, the Clippers came out and won easy.
And the thing about it is the Mavericks were hot. We mentioned this at the top here. They came in 6 straight wins. And I felt like a big factor was Jose Barea not being active. Darren Williams came back. And they got a great first half out of Raymond Felton and Darren Williams, but they couldn't maintain that. So the great defensive plan has come by the fact that Rick Carlisle put them in such bad position offensively.
Also, you look at the Clippers and you see how much they're playing together. I know they talked about it after their performance in OKC as well as on Friday in Utah again. Just about how the team, even though they don't have much to play for, they're playing with a sense of togetherness because they want to see each other just do well, and they've just been riding that.
And to that point, it's really good to see the guys trying to get Blake back into things. A big part of his resurgence in the second half was the fact that his teammates kept feeding him the ball.
I thought the defense was huge. Actually, Dallas finished around 40%. I want to say it was good, but they were sub 40% almost the majority of the game. So the defense really
It's been a great stretch run for the Clippers, and let's see if they can keep rolling in the playoffs.
Coach, is the team ready for the playoffs? I'll tell you in how many games we have left? 2. So I think we're ready. Yeah, we're as ready as we're going to be. We're going to be there, so we'll be ready.
You guys have one more home game left, probably the last time that the starters are going to get to tune up before the postseason. Yeah. So what's the last thing in your mind that unit has to work on?
Just continue to integrate Blake. I think defensively, we've been pretty good over the last 3 or 4 games when that whole group's been together. And just continue to win. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing is we want to win games, it doesn't matter who we're playing or what the seedings potentially may be down the stretch in the Western Conference. We want to win games.
The Clippers are back here Tuesday night, fan appreciation night, home finale against the Memphis Grizzlies. We're going to get Matt Barnes, Lance Stevenson, even Jordan Farmer. This is going to be Jordan Farmer's first game against the Clippers since he was let go and Austin Rivers was brought in. I mean, Phoenix will be the last game of the season Wednesday night before the playoffs, but we're not anticipating any actual Clippers starters going out to play that game. So, I mean, it's going to be like a reunion here Tuesday night. I mean, who else would you like the Grizzlies just to sign? They already had 28 players. I mean, who else should they bring back?
Steve Wade, Chris Douglas Roberts. I feel like the list can go on and on. Why don't you go for Travis Outlaw while you're at it?
What's Michael Oladipo up to these days?
Oh, man.
Didn't somebody say Elton Brand?
Someone did. Hey, Elton's under contract right now, so.
I say bring them all back.
Alright, so for the whole ClipperBlog team, we're here at Staples Center, and we got 2 more before the playoffs. Let's see what the Clippers do with it.